All right, Zach, let's do a quick speed round. A book, a TED Talk, or an article that's had a big impact on you.
Ooh, Small Giants, the book, the
So good.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do more, not do bigger.
I've had Bo on the podcast. I've had Paul on the podcast. Are you part of the Small Giants community?
Not directly. When they've done events in Detroit, I've been invited here and there to like sit in on sessions, and that's about as far as it's gone. But I read the books. I find it interesting, and I like this idea of, bigger isn't always the best measure.
Yeah, they have a summit coming up. Their summits are pretty great, and their summit is coming up in Detroit in a couple months. I can introduce you to the people who run it if you want. Best piece of wisdom you've ever received?
Do as many things creatively before you get a lease as you can. So try out your business, do pop-ups, do all these things. Yeah. Don't have rent to pay as you're figuring out what your business is.
Yeah, monitor your overhead. Absolutely. I mean, no matter how good of a business you have, you need cash flow to come and open up the doors the next day. Favorite cheese?
There's a time and a place, but I'll shout out Comté. Comté is a French mountain cheese. I got the pleasure and privilege of spending the summer out there 2 summers ago, and it's really a special cheese just south of the Alps and the Jura Mountains. Great product.
I'll have to check it out. Favorite chocolate?
Ooh, that's a great question. Pump Street, there's a company out of Suffolk, England, and they make a chocolate with a little bit of rye crumb and sea salt, and as a rye bread and this kind of like homey flavor. There's something really cool about that chocolate.
All right, good. Favorite wine?
I am a big white wine fan, and so I've been really enjoying Falangina, which is a white wine from southern Italy. It's very aromatic. I enjoy this idea of indigenous grapes. What was there in the beginning? Not what does Sauvignon Blanc taste like everywhere in the world?
Yeah, you have a much more sophisticated palate than I do.
I've been tasting for a long time.
Yeah, you've been like, if someone asked me, I would say like my favorite candy bar chocolate is probably like a Snickers. My favorite cheese is goat. It's I like it. I like where you're coming from. Finish this sentence. Last question. You said earlier that food is a story. What's one word that would define your story?
Connection. I just like connecting with people and feeding somebody. You get a lot from somebody. They give you a lot of openness when you feed them. And so, connection.
It's great.